what's been going on this week with the channel, things that we got, and other things that I want to show you guys. Alright, let's see here. Let me see if I am coming up live. Let's see here. Okay, checking out the Depot channel. Going home on the Depot. Looks like we are. We're live on Facebook. Let's see. Yeah, looks like we're live. Okay. Let me expand that out. Look at this one here real quick. Wonder why it's showing up this way. Hang on a second. Picture. Okay, let me wave again to everybody. This camera over here. That camera now. Hopefully we won't have any Wi-Fi issues like we had last time. I'm going to turn this down a little bit here. In fact, I'm just going to go here. Alright, thank you, level 42, Mark King and Gang. Anyways, let me get this here. And shoot that live right there. Okay. Alright, we got 3 people watching. Thank you for joining the channel. Tonight I want to talk about some... This one. I want to talk about some traction tires. We've been discussing it last week, and I have come pretty close this time around. Let's see here. We can do a top view here. Let's do a top view here. Okay, so this wheel here has a traction tire, and this is the original traction tire right here. Really thin traction tire. Only one traction tire. Let me bring this up here to show you right here what it looks like. It looks like so. This thing is really teeny. It's probably like 17 millimeters in diameter, and the thickness of it is, I'm suspecting it's 0.5 millimeter. And at first I had gotten some traction tires, 17 millimeter, and it was, the thickness was 1.5. But 1.5 was too thick. The wheels here in front, and I'll show you right now, these wheels here in front weren't even touching the rails. It was basically from the front 4, these here, the guide wheels, to the back wheel was the only were the only wheels that were touching. And we couldn't have that. We were missing, traction here on these two. It looked funky, it rode funky. We didn't want that. I did find another, here, let me go back to this top view again. And I went to this, let's see, that's a good view there. So I got this one. So this one's also, this was actually a 16 millimeter. And the thickness of it worked a little bit better, but I could see that it was not true because there was a little bit of a wobble on this. There was a little bit of a wobble on that thickness of 1 millimeter. That's the 1 millimeter there, and here is the what I suspect is a half a millimeter. So what I've done is I have ordered another set, 16 millimeter, right here, 16 millimeter, and the thickness is half a millimeter. So I'm thinking with any luck, this is going to work because it's got to go inside that groove, and that wheel really rides inside the rail, believe it or not. It rides on both sides of this rail, but the thickness plays a big part in this. Let me go back to this here. The thickness plays a big part because it allows the groove that is in this wheel right here, this one, to ride both sides of the rail inside. So it channels itself inside the rail. Obviously, you know, they're coming from China, so I gotta wait about another week before they come in. But I think that if these rubber O-rings fit and they work out, then I'm gonna go ahead and order another set. Now I am gonna keep these, like 50 of these. I may come across something at a later point or a later time that may require a 1 millimeter O-ring. So for, I think it was like $3, I'm just going to keep these, and I know the 1.5s aren't going to work. They're not going to work. So it's a good thing to have. You never know when you're going to need them, especially for these steam powered locomotives here. This is a real nice one. It runs really nice here. In fact, let me throw it on there just to show you guys that it's there, but not quite. Let's run this thing here. Let's see here. We're going to talk about these Cox GP9s too tonight. Let's see here. A little power on, and see how it just takes off beautifully. But you can see it teeter back and forth, back and forth. Let's see. Oh, we got a couple people here. Alan. Hello, Alan from Pocahontas, Iowa. Man. We were up in Oregon a couple weeks ago, and man, I guess we're pretty close to Iowa. But I've never been to Iowa, so it's on my bucket list though. JD Farms. JD Farms is in the house. And I appreciate JD Farms' support. You know, he's a big hit. Let's see. Let's go backwards here on this one. See, it just doesn't along. I mean, it runs nice. This runs nice, but like I said, it just has that little wobble, and that's because the wheel isn't quite touching this rail the way it should be. Just not quite. It's almost there. So I suspect that when we get these other O-rings that are only half a millimeter in thickness, I think we're going to be okay. Let's see here. Oh yeah. All right. Let's see. We've got. Let's see who else is here. I'm also live on Facebook, but I don't see anybody doing any chats yet, so I don't know how many people are watching, but for sure there's a couple here on YouTube for sure. Anyways, so that's a big hit. I like this. I really like this locomotive. I can't wait to run all of the bicentennial cars that come with it. We got them. We got them all. I think we got them all, and even the variations that came out with these locomotive sets. This particular one with the 4.2s steam, I think came with like baggage cars and passenger cars. and then the other ones have the box cars with all the different bicentennial logos, and I even have the ones that supposedly weren't allowed, and they were recalled. Of course, you know, back then it's like, what, recall? No, I don't think so. So those people kept them, and of course they're in circulation now. And I don't even think the government would even care if those were out and about now. I mean, come on, you guys are getting silly. Anyways, let's see here. Let me go here and touch that. Get that going. Okay. All right. So, anyways, why don't I run a couple of things in the N scale layout? Let's see. Let's turn the N scale layout on too. All right, guys. Let's get some action going on here. All right. Let's see. Here's one power plug. We'll do that one. Where's the other one at? Where's that other one? There it is, right here. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Alright, okay, alright. There it is, let's see. What do we got here? Number 57. We're going to run 57. 85. We need power though. We got power. Not gonna run on its own. Okay, recall 5785. Oh, here it goes. I'm gonna run a little fast today. See what we got. See what we got. And I'm also gonna run. Oh shoot. Not good. I'm gonna run this one. Let's see. Yikes. Let's just run this one too while we're at it. Okay. What happens here with this? And now we'll run number 57. 14. The old 5714. Let's see. That was 5714. Let's see. Okay. Recall 5714. 5714. Come on. 5714. Really make decent. There you go. Hopefully 5714 is cooperative today. I don't know. You guys are sometimes temperamental, very typical of your N scale. Maybe we should have this thing running before the last stream started, but now it is. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, dirty track, dirty track, dirty track. Now those dirty tracks are. Whew. I gotta coax it. Whew. 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 I'm having a hard time with this guy today. He's saying, no way, Jose, I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. Yes, sir. You gotta run that filth a couple times. Yeah, Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay. All right. Anyways, how do we do? Okay. He left them. Let's just take these out. Let it run on its own. Run it on its own. I'll put these on later on. I'm just going to run the heck out of this thing until it starts cleaning that track. Okay. Alright, but it's running anyways. Okay. Well, okay. Alright. Now, I got these Atlas 3-rail O-scale right turns because I got one that's broken and I think the other one wasn't in all that great shape either, so I picked these up and great price. Let's see here. Now, what you want to do here is bring out picked up the sweep. Actually, I picked it up a while ago, but I just want to show it now. And from Cox Industries, we got this nice Santa Fe. Let's see if I flip it around like this. Show it to you this one. This nice Santa Fe GP9. I got it. Was not running. It was sold as not running. Something was going on with that thing. This Rock Island I got earlier, and it was not running properly. But this, show this one here. There you go. This one here is the championship train. I don't know what the story is behind this championship train, but it was running, but it definitely needed a good cleaning, so I cleaned it up. And I noticed that, oh, here's the caboose for it. Let's see. Go back to this here. Let's stop auto director. Let's just direct it on our own here. Let's go to auto director and kill the auto director. We don't need an auto director, so let's go here. Let's go to this one here. Okay. So I picked up the caboose for a couple bucks with the box. It was really nice to get because, of course, the championship train. And yeah, I need to do a little research on the story of this thing. But I noticed that every single one of these, it don't matter how much you lubricate it, they're just noisy. And I think it's just the gears are designed a certain way, and that's what you get. But it's a little noisy. So let's break it out. Let me show you guys. It's a really nice locomotive. Hey, look at that thing there. Yeah, big hit. In fact, let me do this. I didn't turn the lights on for the back here. Okay. Hopefully that'll change things up a little bit. Anyways, again, here is the championship GP9 from Cox. And I'll put it on there. Like I said, I shined these wheels up really nice, and I cleaned the armature in there, and the commutator, I should say. Really nice. It'll take off on us. Yeah, look at that thing. It runs really nice. I like it. Let me take this in. I don't really need this anymore. Okay. And back this up. Go forward. And as you can see, lights up really nice, and it runs nice. I mean, you can make it crawl. It just sounds a little noisy. You can hear it just like, it sounds like a diesel actually. And run it slow. You can see a little bit of a wobble, but nothing I can do about that because the wheels on this one, they're so old, and you can't find these as readily as available as you can the. I'm going to turn all these mics off. I don't know why these mics are all on. And we don't want that. There you go. Now we've got a clean sound now. Okay. Hey, Ray Claxton shows up. What time is it? Let's see. A couple minutes ago. So, yeah, we're talking about these Cox GP9 locomotives. And they're really cool to have. I think I picked up all of them. There might be maybe one that I don't. There's a Canadian National one that I got from a guy from Canada, and he's shipping that over. And he seemed to do pretty good. Let's go switch over to the. Let's go switch over to the main track because I gotta see what's going on over here. Hopefully I can slow this guy down finally. He's going pretty quick. He's going pretty fast. Let's see here. Looking good. You're looking good so far. Hold on, young man. Hold on. Let's see what we got going on here. Do we have a derailment? No, we don't. So let's pull a couple of these guys here. Let's see how he does with a couple of these guys. And remember, Everything's about how well they like to work with each other. Sometimes you gotta kind of figure out who likes to pull or push. It's a big, team effort, guys. Team effort. Okay, that was looking good there. And then this one here. So let's see how it does with a little bit of a load. And let's see how it does at a much slower pace. See if it has a tendency of just stopping. Okay, see, that's much better. Way better. Way better. See? I don't like running these things like crazy. There you go. There you go. That's looking beautiful now. Okay. That's looking much better than before. In fact, I believe I could zoom in on this one just a little bit low. Just a tiny tad low. Let's see. Can I do that? I could. I could just kind of move it like so. Okay, I kind of like that. Versus that really far away deal. Brian C. Green is watching. Thank you for watching. My brother Tony Velasquez is watching. Jimmy Dahl is watching on Facebook. These are Facebook views. Okay. And Chaotic Trains is also joined us, saying that it looks much better. And I still think that I might have to cut down to 4 cameras, guys. I'm getting that slow Wi-Fi detected. So I'm going to have to, make a command decision and kill one of these cameras. And I think the one I'm going to get rid of is the one that's right over here. I'm going to end that session. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to stop that session. I'm going to close this. I'm going to close it. I'm going to close it. And we should have a little bit better Wi-Fi coming through now. Let's see. We're going to move this one. We're going to remove it. Disconnect that. And let's see how this is going to pan out. Okay. All right. We're back to where we were talking about. These still showing me a slow Wi-Fi connection still, but Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. Okay. All right. From the looks of it, looks like I lost something going on here. Where are they? Oh, here they are up here. I lost these guys up here. Well, let's back this guy up, because let's back him up. Let's get him reversed. That's the thing with N scale. You really gotta tinker with it. You really gotta pay attention to it. You really can't leave it alone. It's just like that. It's just like that SSO that's just not getting it. Just kidding. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. sorry guys. Got a little derailment up here. I'm trying to get this whole thing back and squared away. Which is a little bit tasky. Okay, all right. Okie dokie. Okay, all right. Now we're back to this here again. All right. So, championship train again goes forward, goes backward, and I'm like really digging these. Championship train. Like it. From Cox Industries. The old GP9. That one works beautiful. Again, that was matching caboose with it. Matching caboose. And then this Santa Fe also was a nice one. I took it apart and put together, and let's see here. Look at this nice Santa Fe, really nice. She is there, front, back. We'll put it on the track just to show you guys what we got going on here. See? Same thing. They're a little noisy, but you know what? I don't care. It's working fine. It crawls. This thing will crawl. Look, this thing will crawl. It crawls. That works. I can't say enough. I like it. Okay, let's see. Oh, Miss Ashley is watching on Facebook. Yeah. Don't forget to like. Let's see. Is there anybody with comments? No, nobody's commenting nothing. Because you guys are chickens. Don't be a chicken. Just comment. All right. Well, here's the Rock Island. The old Rock Island. And just check up on this other guy over here. I got a major derailment. See, that's the thing about N-scale. You've got to be watching this thing the whole time. Otherwise, you got nothing but trouble. I really got to spend some time tinkering with this track. I'd like to, but sometimes you just don't have the time you would really like to. Okay, let's go 7. Let's go 7. We'll let it run at 7 there. Okay, all right. Okay, coming back. The old Rock Island. Another GP9. And it's just a beauty. It is a beauty. Look at that, huh? Man, I am like loving it. I am Mac loving it. Okay. There it is. See? Works like a charm. This one actually, I think, has one of the better motors in it. It's quieter than most of the other ones, and it could crawl. Look at this thing. It just, whew, forget about it. That thing runs beautiful. Man, can't beat that. You can't beat that. Rock Island GP9. Big hit. Yeah. Really nice. Turn this around. And I think I've got the matching caboose. Yes, I do. Here is the matching caboose for that Rock Island. And I think I've done a video on this. But I'm going to do a video on all these GP9s. It's going to be a GP9 day, and everybody's going to enjoy that. The old GP9. Let's see, there's this Rock Island GP9. Here's the box for it. And we have the Big Pine Lumber Company GP9. Now this had a set of like logging trucks, flatbeds with it had flatbeds with what do you call it? It had flatbeds with already cut lumber and all that. So, oh, Brian, I think that echo should be gone by now because I'm only running one mic. This mic I'm wearing. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it earlier that the other phones that I have hooked up, their the microphones were on. That's why we're getting an echo. We should not be getting an echo right now. If I am getting an echo, let me know. Chaotic Trains is asking if I have any Pemco locomotives, and the answer to that is not that I know of. I have a lot of locomotives that I have acquired in estate sales. There might be one in there, but not offhand. Not that I could think of offhand. I normally don't collect Pemco, and to be honest with you, I don't know if that's a higher quality locomotive versus, you know, like Athearn or Blue Box Athearn or any of the other brands, Tyco, Bachmann, Lifelike, Varney or something like that. Don't know. But Big Pine, number 14, right here, is I didn't get this in a box because I think this was to be repaired, and you know, it also is suffering from a cracked wheel here, and you know, it's like it's hard to find these for a couple bucks for repairs, so you can take the wheels off of one and just make a parts locomotive into something that's usable, but that's what I did with this one. I bought this one, this championship train, and I needed the motor because this, for whatever reason, this motor is not running, and it looks like there's nothing wrong with it, but for whatever reason it is not running. So what I need to do is take the commutator out and then swap it for a known good commutator, and then put it together and see if it fires up. Don't know, but later on I'm going to have to use this side this side mount, this truck side mount. I need to use this for the Canadian National that I'm going to get, because the guy who had it did some kind of modification, and it's not original. So I am going to use parts from this, and maybe we'll get this thing going. We'll get this motor going so that we can have a spare motor. But as of right now, this one is not running. But we got parts on it, and screws and all that stuff that you can't find anymore. But here's the pine, big pine lumber. And like I said, it runs too, but it's just noisy. It's a noisy guy. I don't know what the deal is, but he runs. Just makes a big... I don't know if it needs some real track time or what, but... yeah. From there. Bring it down there. It runs. So... maybe we could upgrade the motor later on for it and resolve that issue with it. But like I said, here's the caboose for it. And what else do we have? Oh yeah, we got this army set. I'll show you this army set. Big hit. Okay, let's see. Let's get these out of the way. Let's get these out of the way. Okay. All right. This also, and this also. Okay. So, this here is a Cox Army set. Now, these are the troop. This is a troop car. See that? No Wi-Fi connection deal. I guess we're just running way too many devices in the house right now. But it is what it is. I have to try to figure out something. Either bump up the internet speed here to compensate for that. But as of right now, I got to deal with it. This is the troop car for this Army set. Here is a truck transport. It's considered, it's number 6151-3. It is a flat car with a truck and trailer. And I'm gonna run this on the track pretty soon. Here's a spare troop car. I guess you can't have enough troops, right? Gotta have your troops. Gotta put boots on the ground. Okay, let's see what else we got. We have a tank. Flat car with a tank. There it is. Looking really nice. These look like they didn't have any use at all. The wheels are completely clean. Here is a... yeah, none of these had any track time. Here is the U.S. Army Q car. I guess it's a box car. These flaps come down, and there's cannons in there, and they just bust out the cannons and blow things up. This one here is a railway gun. This sucker is huge. It's got a huge flatbed car with I guess a railway gun. Big one. And I think I have two more box cars. They're coming. There's a caboose right here, guys. That's the caboose. There's a one, and I also have a supply box car. That would complete this thing. And of course they use an F3 locomotive. And my question is it going to be able to pull? Is it going to be able to pull? I mean, it's got some weight on it. And it is a 5-pole motor system. But is this little F3 going to pull all of those It's like, what is it, 6, 7, 8, 9? 9 items or 9, I don't know. Gee, you tell me. I mean, I guess if we just kind of take it easy and maybe not spin the wheels real quick, maybe you'll be able to pull it. But I think it might. 'Cause I've seen some sets. They don't come. They only come with like 5 cars. You don't see them pull anything more than 5. But there are 8 different kinds of boxcars, caboose, cannons, tanks that will that they came or that was in this set, or they made in this set. Whether they made some as accessory extras, I don't know. But this little F3, I haven't even cleaned it yet, but it runs really nice. I mean, it's looking good. Doesn't wobble or anything. Once I get a good cleaning on it, I think we should be okay. I'm thinking it should be able to pull all of it, but we'll see. I mean, it does have weight on it. It's got some pretty good weight. We'll get that thing going here. But this doesn't look like it had too much runtime either. The wheels are a little bit corroded, but overall it looks pretty good. The wheels aren't cracked, which is good. So that's probably why it's not wobbling, because the wheels aren't cracked. But I don't know if the only Tyco one that I saw chaotic was the one that was like the G.I. Joe set. And I think, who else made an Army set? I think Bachman had an Army set. But that's these guys here. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's get these out of the way here. And let's talk about this train line. This is from Walthers. Here is an Amtrak train line GP9. And I'm telling you, someone's got to drop in a comment and tell me what the difference between a GP9 and a GP20 is. Because they look pretty similar. Pretty close. And I'll tell you right now, look. Here is the Walthers GP9 Amtrak. And it's just, man, I saw this and I'm like, wow, man, this is fantastic. This is a big hit. Big hit. I don't know, because look, here is a GP 20. And now that I'm seeing it, yes, there are some differences. There's the tanks are a little bit different. And then some of the screens here are a little bit different. I mean, kind of close, but no, there are differences between the GP9 and the GP20. Even the truck, the trucks look different. They have a different design on that GP20. If you look at the top, definitely some differences between the two. But okay, I'm getting it now. I see it. I see the difference. Horn placement, but the nose is a little bit wider on the GP9 The exhausts are different. The dynamic brakes look a little bit different. So yes, there are differences between the two. And this one here is just gorgeous. It's gorgeous, but I think it might be a little loud. Let's see. Yeah, see, it sounds like a diesel. So I don't know what the deal is with these gears. It runs nice. I mean, you could run this thing. You could run it to a crawl. You could run this thing to a crawl. Look at that. It'll move slow. No problem. It will run slow. But it's just noisy. So I don't know if I should go in there and see if I can just kind of lube it a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just lube it a little bit. It does have a flywheel. I can see that there's a flywheel on it versus this Mantua Tyco GP20 Amtrak, which we're going to be working on here pretty soon as we get some time. But look how much quieter it is, you know. And this one here is a good runner because I want to say that, yeah, that's really nice. I mean, it runs nice and quiet. Not a problem. That's going to be a nice puller. It's going to be pulling a lot of good stuff. Oh, yeah. GP20s versus GP9s. Now that I've kind of closely taken a look, I've answered my own questions on it. CXRFMP Rail Fan, thank you for joining us. You just got on right now. Yeah, 9:15. So let's switch over to the main track, see how we're doing over there. What's going on? Okay, we're still running. Still running. Okay. Very good. All right. Yes, the GP20s are one of my all-time favorites. I started with that Chattanooga GP20 and have never looked back since. I fell in love with model railroading. I want to say I was like 11 years old or something, about 11 or so, and did my first 4x8 piece of plywood track, and I only had like 2 turnouts in it, but it was 4x8, and I extended it out, and I bought a couple of accessories, which I have now still, and it's been a good thing. Let's see here. What else? What else do I got? Oh, you know what? I wanted to bring out that Chesy. But let's see here. Let's look at this top view here. How are we doing? Let's try to get something done with this one here. Just haven't had any luck with this inner track. Not without it either. Let's see, let's try this here. Let's try something here with this guy. Let's see if we could run with that one for a little bit. See if it'll cooperate with us. Okay. All right. Is that there? That shot there. Okay. see here. So far, so good. Mr. 5714. And let's run our 5785. Let's take it down a notch or two. Okay. All right. Okay, while you guys are watching that, I'm gonna bring down a box. And I hope I don't crack my head open bringing it down, but let's see here. We got this here, this here, and this here. And Here it is. Here it is. What's this? It's a B unit. There's a B unit. I want that B unit. Let's see here. Oh! And while we're talking about these guys again, I want to thank, I think it was Chaotic Trains gave me a major tip on removing this little bolt right, or a little bolt right here. I should say nut. Sorry. I went and bought online this set right here. I think, what is it at? Right here. Was it this one? Or was it this one? Yes. So I went online and I bought this set of drivers. Let me go back. Let's go back here again. So I bought a set of these drivers on Amazon. And I want to say it was Chaotic Trains who said, hey, go get yourself a 2.5 nut driver and you will be able to remove the nut on this wheel so that you can take off and replace the here, I'm gonna do it on this side, and replace the traction wheel that without damaging the nut, because I was thinking, well, do I get a needle nose in there? Because I knew that if I use a needle nose, it was just gonna chew that nut off. So no, all you got to do is use this nut driver, and look at that. Look at that. I got the nut off, and now this bar can be moved out of the way. You can move the bar out of the way. Let me go to the top view. Let's do the top view here. See, I removed the nut. Now you can move this bar right here out of the way. See? You move out of the way, and now you got all the room in the world, and you can slip that O-ring traction tire on your wheel. Of course, we talked about this earlier. I'm replacing these O-rings. I'm just waiting for them to come in. This, I believe, is a 16 millimeter by half a millimeter O-ring, and it'll fit in there perfect, and it'll allow the wheel to properly go into the rail to go in the channel that this wheel has and grip that rubber O-ring for traction. So all we got to do now is after we put that traction tire on, we put the bar there, and I'm going to use some tweezers to get this on there like so, and then hold it down like so. And he says he starts his by hand. Well, I got sausage fingers, but yeah, I did start it. I just started the bolt, and I just gently, very so gently, tighten it down with this 2.5 millimeter nut driver. Just tighten it just like so, and you're back in business. And I gotta tell you, that was a big game changer, because I was really afraid of chewing up. It's a brass bolt nut, and using anything like a needle nose, and that was just going to be a mess. And then, you know, how many times can you take that off? If you need to take that off a couple times, you're done. That bolt's going to be gone. And good luck. You'd have to find another train for parts to get those little, you know, to get those nuts or bolts to replace that. So, glad that we figured that one out. I'm just waiting, like I said, just waiting for the proper O-rings on that. And let's see, let's go back to the track here, see if we're still in business with that Union Pacific. Pulling that one, I think it's a Hydra cushion car. Is it? It might be. It might be. Yeah, it still is. Okay. All right. Here's a top view of it here. Where's that little guy at? He's in there. Maybe he's on the other side. He's out of camera view right now. Should be coming around here pretty soon. Where are you, little guy? Where are you, little guy? There he is. No, that's not him. Huh. Wonder what happened to this guy. Oh yeah, he got stuck over here somewhere. That's what happened to him. Let's see. Recall. Okay. He's back in business. Okay. All right. Okay. Back to the workbench. Okay. And we got the Chessie GP20. You will not find a Chessie GP9. You will not find a Chessie GP20 in the Tyco family at all. You'll find the F9. You'll find a Alco 630. You might find it in the Alco what's the other one? The 1102, which is an Alco, I think, is that the Alco 630? Yeah, that's the Alco 630. You might find it in that. You'll find it in the Alco 430. And then you'll find it in the steam locomotive version. But you will not find a Chessie GP20 in Tyco. And I think that's probably why Cox decided that they were going to do it they were going to do a GP9 that way. And, you know, no conflict of interest, no trademark, uh, in, no trademark conflict. But look at this little Chesy, man. It's the quietest of them all, and it runs really, really smooth. And you can just make that stuff. Look at that guy. He's just crawling. No hesitation. He's just crawling nicely. Probably my best runner out of all of the Cox GP9s that I have. This Chesy right here is the big hit as far as running. But you know, I think I had it's got the light. The light's running. I got it going, and I'm like, man, I'm glad. Really nice GP9 Chesy system. Oh yeah. Yep. Love it. So, and I do have the Cox caboose to go with it. Somewhere around here. It's in there somewhere. Let's see. I know I got it here somewhere. Where are you? Where are you at? I don't know where you're at. Here is speaking of Chesy, here is the F9 Chesy from Tyco. Take a look at that. And supposedly, this right here is a Chesy F9 B unit. But I don't think so. I don't know. You can't. I'm not quite convinced of this being Tyco. I'm not all there with this one. This kind of reminds me of Lifelike or something. More like on the Lifelike. And just by looking at well, this looks like it's the wrong one anyways. Somebody put the wrong coupler on it. That doesn't quite jive. But this here, let's see. Yeah, this thing here, I don't know, man. Just this frame looks like something totally different. And this weight looks like something totally different. I don't know. Here, I'm going to take it apart. Anybody recognize this? Anybody recognize this style truck mount? Because that's what I got. And unfortunately, here, let me go to the top here. Unfortunately, this is the truck mount. Fortunately, they broke this coupling mount part. So I need to figure out or look to see if I have a B unit with this style mount, because I need this piece right here. All I need is this bottom piece. But I want to say Lifelike, but man, I don't know. I want to say Lifelike all day long, but I just don't know. Here's this truck mount that I need. See? Right there. You guys take a look at that. You guys let me know. Because honestly, I really don't. I'm just kind of guessing at this point of what that is. But I'd really like to get this B unit running, or, you know, I like to pull it behind, you know, this Tyco. But it ain't gonna happen if I don't have a coupler to connect the rest of the stuff I need. So I don't know. In fact, I don't even know if this Tyco is running. This is a power torque. It is a power torque, but I don't know if it's running. Doing something. It's gonna need a cleaning. It's gonna need a wheel cleaning for sure. Looks like it wants to go. Alright. Okay. It's running decent. Yeah, I think a good cleaning, I think we're gonna be okay with it. Yes, sir. Number 415. But I need some help. Need some help, guys. Looking for this style B unit mount. This one right here. This one right here. Let's see. Let's show you guys, because I didn't show you guys this thing running. Sorry. You guys didn't get a glimpse of that. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Let's go this angle here. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Forward. Okay, backwards. Alright, we just need to clean it. The wheels look a little dirty. But overall, I'm really happy with it. Actually, these wheels look, they shouldn't be too bad. But we'll clean it up, lubricate it, and get this thing running as it should. I'm going to put this back together here. And again, I have no idea of what that is. So, if you guys can help me out, I would appreciate it. And let's see, let's get this back together like so. Let's see. It's just gonna go this way. All right. Just like that. Okay. That's going to go like that. We're going to throw this weight back on here again. Like so. And carefully. This has a certain way of going in. Okay, this way. That's how it goes. These guys go like this. These guys, whoops. Again, these guys go in like this, and then these guys go in like so. Okay. And then this one pops in like so. Like so. Okay. Sometimes I'm just stubborn. Sometimes it's stubborn. Okay, all right. I see that Mary Darling is watching tonight. Thank you for watching. Hope everybody over there is doing good. Let's see, on my YouTube channel, it's been a little bit slow here. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. The Chezzy. We got the Chezzy going. Let's see how we're doing on the. Let's see how we're doing on the N scale track. Okay, looks like that Southern Pacific boxcar is doing good. Let's bring her around. Bring her around and throw another boxcar on it. Let's see how it reacts. Like I said, we have to do these one by one until we get the right combo that likes to be pulled. Okay, let's try it with these two now. Rock and roll times. Let's go to 7. Got 2 Southern Pacifics running behind this Union Pacific. 5714. All right. Okay. So, let's see here. Yeah. I don't know what I did with that Chevy boxcar caboose. Where is it at? It's not here. It's not in the box. Is it down here? Let's see. But it ain't here. I don't know what I do with it. Did something to it, but I don't know where. Okay. Here's what it is. We'll put these Chezzies away. The old Chezzy systems. I don't know what I do with it. I don't know. I don't know where it went. Somewhere. Okay. We'll have to figure that out tomorrow. Anyways, I'm looking to see if I have anything that might work as a B unit. That ain't it. That is definitely not it. That is definitely not it. This one certainly ain't it. Man, I just don't have a B unit. I can see. What I'm going to have to do. Okay. Back on camera, sorry. What I'm going to have to do to find out how to repair that B unit Chesney B unit is look on eBay and see the different type. It's not a Mantua, that's for sure. It's not a Tyco. And start looking to see if there's a B unit out there that they want for a couple bucks that has that same style truck on there. That's it. That's all I can do. That is all I can do. And right now, it's 9:45. I think it's time for a glass of milk and a couple cookies and call it a night. Thank you for hanging out. I don't know what the deal with my internet is. I still have to figure that out. I got all the cameras working, and sound is now it sounds good. There's no more crackling or anything. I apologize for the beginning of the video or the live stream because all of the cameras had the microphones on, so it was probably very echoey, and I do apologize for that. But I just have to figure out what the scoop is with my internet, because I'm showing that it's like, oh, you got slow internet. So I don't know how laggy it is until I stop recording and then I watch this again on my own. And then I'm either gonna have to up my internet speed. I think I'm at 1 gig already, but there's so many devices here that, it's just too much. I think there's 22 devices connected to this router that's right behind this door, and that's not very far. But somehow there's 22 devices in here, so I need to do something with that. Anyhows, okay, well, that's it for tonight. Thank you for hanging out and bearing with me, and I'm glad I could share a little bit of something with you guys tonight. But maybe next week. I just had a long week this week. It was a good week, long week, busy week. But I'll try to catch you guys next week, and maybe we could run something on a layout. And I got a lot of projects with layouts. And I got to work on my end scale layout. So anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. I am monetized, and I am at a whole $7.54 or something like that. So no, like $7.98. So my wife always says, well, now you can take us to the pool across the community here and get us to, I don't know. Anyways, thank you again. We'll see you next week. Have a good one. Good night.